Yo, yo, yiggity, yo. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. And we gonna pick it up right where we left off. I think we just explored a little bit more of Hogwarts. We won a couple of duels. And now we're gonna do other stuff. I don't know. There's so much to do. What am I doing? We're rambling. Let's jump into it. Shoot! Alright. We're off. To where? I don't know.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Zenobia's gobstones.
I saw one, but you won't let me get it.
Accio! Accio!
Tummy aches. Ooh. Look at that. Somebody look at that.
Revelio! Accio!
Gotcha. I need 25. Jeez. Oh, hello. Oh, it's not you. That's pretty cool. Goodbye.
Revelio!
Glumbumbles. Glumbumbles are magical flying insects that produce a treacle which will cause melancholy if consumed. They feed on nettles and nest in dark and secluded places. Unfortunately, they are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein. Okay. The hidden herbology corridor.
Incendio! These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio!
Got to my face. We're on the move.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Apparently.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness.
Uh-oh.
Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
That's right.
Incendio! Lumos!
Move. That's right. That's cool. I remember that from the movies. Uh-oh.
Incendio! Lumos!
Nice.
Lumos. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Give me. Ooh. Give me, give me. It's scary down here, though.
Incendio. Lumos.
Just keep on pushing. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep it pushing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, that's cool.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
That's fair. Oh. It's starting to get a little chilly. Close the window a little bit more.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Yep. I sure
Hello,
did.
Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant
picked up a
venomous
bunch.
tentacular. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Yeah, no problem.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
All right. On to the next one. Well, welcome back. All right. Next mission. Claim. Complete 4 assignments. Okay. Hey, lurk life. The lurky life. Ooh. That's cool. But I'm not there yet. Ooh, that's fresh. Lit.
Don't get too cocky simply because
Revelio.
you won the victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
That was scary. Don't do that again. Uh-oh.
Lumos.
Don't think it's the delightful scent of gardenias you'll be unleashing. No, it's violently rank, and it's not me.
Incendio.
I don't know. I don't trust that. I don't want to go there. Let's go. Uh-oh. Wait. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Yeah. Yo, what up? Where you at, bro? Hey, where you at, bro?
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
Oh.
I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
Oh.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to
His
provoke
face is
our
doing that thing
illustrious
again.
headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils
What you
I
doing?
must endure.
All right, bro.
Revelio.
I'm not trying to create no problems. Go talk to Sebastian, I guess. Hey, Sebastian.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the
for
restricted section.
real.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
This game looks so good, I want to cry.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Yeah,
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not
I've
really
never
sure.
even met him.
Not really
Perhaps
sure.
he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Word.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I'll trust him. I'll show some trust. No questions asked. No questions asked. Uh-oh. What-oh.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Uh-oh. First try. I'm the best. I'm goated. Ooh.
We must remain unseen.
How long does it last?
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Made it.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me?
Yeah.
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Word.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves? Goodness gracious.
What?
What a mess.
Oh my god, that made no sense why she walked that way. The explosion was like in the other direction, and she's like, is that you? Is that you? No. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
That's not me.
Goodness gracious.
The key. Here it is.
Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking in the restriction area, and Kristen Blue seems to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantations. It is most disruptive. One night considered peace. Okay. Uh-oh.
Better not be a student in here. It's after hours.
Uh-oh. No student. Uh-oh. No student here.
Must have been one of the books wandering about.
Yeah. Just a book wandering.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Ooh. Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Into the restricted section we go.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
I want that page. Come on. Fly back over here.
Should be in the clear now. No need for...
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne,
Aw.
so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Revelio!
Because Merlin knows everyone else is given.
Best to avoid these books if possible. Do not as much to their tendency to fly from one hand as to their content being spectacular drivel of no educational value whatsoever.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're on.
Revelio.
Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Ooh, I remember that from the movie. It's the hand. It grabbed Harry. Like the beginning of this first or second movie.
Levioso.
Thank you.
Revelio.
Revelio. Thank you.
Who have we here?
Oh my gosh.
Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Not the naughty naughty.
Don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to tell.
I hate that guy.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Word.
Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I appreciate you. Tell that
Just
motherfucker
the
I
spell to
appreciate
repair
it.
this armor.
Reparo.
Let's go. Deeper into the scary area. The restricted section.
Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Ooh, I did it. Uh-oh, where am I going? This is scary.
Where might this lead?
The antechamber? Ooh. Hello.
Reparo.
I don't know how to go over there.
Accio.
Oh no! Hello?
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Oh, wait. Gotcha. Ooh!
Levioso. Incendio.
Your gift of ancient magic accumulates by successfully attacking or taking damage. Successfully do a 10+ hit combos will begin generating ancient magic power-ups. Collecting these will greatly fill your ancient magic meter and recover a small amount of health. All right, be good. Good things happen. Oh God.
Levioso. Protego. Levioso.
Gotcha.
Accio.
Rump. Oh no! I made it. That was close. Scary.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting scared.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Let's go. Get off of me. I'm better.
It is a book after all.
Ooh. I made it. Let's go. Uh-oh.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald. Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganock.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Well, that was a lot to take in.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
Uh-oh.
If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
Don't snitch. Oh my god, why does he look so creepy like that, though?
You're a bright boy.
I did.
Don't waste this.
What the heck?
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Uh-oh.
Revelio.
Running to Professor Fig's classroom. Ba-do-do-do. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Uh-oh. Here we go.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Yeah.
Orthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black.
Uh-oh.
It was a book we were after.
With a lot of history and a story to it.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also,
The final
training
round?
dummy is still available.
What do you mean the final round?
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
Uh-oh.
I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
What? Whoa. Whoa. All right, let me see what this guy wants. join him in a second. What? What? That's so cool. What? What?
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
What are you up to now?
I'd better keep an eye on Hyde.
I don't know what I want to do. There's so much to do. Ooh, I'll go to class first, and then I'll go help with shenanigans. I'm a good kid. Ooh. Ooh. We'll go to class. Been doing some side stuff. We'll go to class.
School for Zenobia's gobstones.
You know, it does help.
Uh-oh.
You come.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How
Am I gonna get the screaming plant thing and pull it out and be like, ah?
You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Nope, here we go. Oh no. Oh no. The audio stopped. It's okay. Quick fix. Hopefully it just stopped. I think it did. Ugh. Ugh. Do.
By the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh.
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and cast out the soil!
Oh no. Oh my god.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
Yay.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Yep. Nearly went deaf.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Well, that's cool.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello.
Hello.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Okay.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks
Oh,
he's
yeah?
really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese Go on.
Okay.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it.
How?
And they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Well, that's not how I do it. How do I do that? Ooh. Oh shit.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
That is true. I was imagining it already.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
Hell yeah.
You were.
Oh my god, that got dark.
Of course. You're,
That's what I was thinking about the whole time.
I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yo.
With that helpful reminder as to
The best time to plant a seed is last season.
What?
The second best time is now.
Oh, that's fair. Ooh. Hello.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
No.
And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so
Everything
much to
has
offer.
so much to offer.
I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I'm vibing with you, lady. You kind of cool. You a vibe. You kind of cute. You know what I'm saying? You trying to go to jail? You trying to go to Azkaban for it? What's up? No, just kidding. All right.
Revelio.
To make anything,
Get
we
myself in
must
trouble.
first understand it. That goes
Joking
for
around.
plants as well as friendships.
What?
Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the great hall.
Yeah, lady. Chill out with all your friendship.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hello. World map. Oh, I gotta go to the south. What? This map is huge, bro. Let's go. Ah! I'm so excited. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to go do. Thank you. Thank you. That's where I would like to go. Oh, wait. I always think I gotta interact with those, but I can just go to here. Whoa. Oh, there's another class? Never mind. I got another class to attend to.
Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself?
Yeah?
Why, the very idea.
It'd be rough.
Revelio.
Was it two
Ooh.
Someone from the Ministry Guarding
Oh.
School
Whoa.
after the incident in Hogsmeade.
A lot just
Professor
happened.
Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Ooh. Not y'all talking shit. Yo, what up? What up? Potions class. Yo, this reminds me like the OG Harry Potter potions class area. Like, I feel like there's just a hint of nostalgia. Maybe it's the purple smoke. Something. Something. That's pretty cool. Ooh, who's our professor? Ooh, who is it? Who's our guy? Is he a drunk?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects.
Why does that look like
taught at the
Keanu,
school.
kind of?
As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Okay.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw.
Hell yeah,
Before
bro.
Today's class is completed,
Yo, this game is
each
lit.
of you will have
I'm
brewed
at
a
school.
Wiggenweld potion of
It's so
your
cool.
own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
The herbology class was pretty quick.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Bop, bop. Bop. See, I told it was a bop, bop. Bop, bop. It's awesome. Stir cauldron, okay.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
I remember.
Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients.
Word.
Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful.
Okay.
Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
All right, all right.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Where do I collect? Oh, he said the office.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Maybe. Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
It's a Weasley! It's another Weasley,
Wait,
yo!
Are you related to Professor
Yo!
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh.
Lit.
But she can't be everywhere.
You're my friend.
Listen.
He's my friend.
anyone
I'm friend with a
troll-sized brain
Weasley.
can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I got you, bro.
I suspect that's where I come in.
I got you, bro.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single
I got you.
Fooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather.
I got
as
you.
long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that colored.
Oh shit. You're amongst the new additions. What? They doing spies. They're doing spy stuff. I got everything. I got everything.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
I got you, bro.
Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Brewing. Brew. It's brewing. Bum 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 bum. 9 seconds over here. We're almost done. Aha! I did it.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can...
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Oh, God.
Get it!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Ah! Dragon Dog, what happened?
Well done.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his...
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student.
Yeah, what's up,
I've
bro?
heard
You
much
smart.
about you.
We could be friends.
Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
Well, thank you.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it.
Ooh,
Professor
I can't
Shaw
wait
is
for
fun,
it.
But quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
That's lit.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
Hell yeah.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here.
Word.
Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Class done. Another one.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Yeah, that's me.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we
Lit.
left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off.
Yep.
Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Cool old dude. Hell yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a beautiful spot for me to call it the end of another YouTube episode. If you're hanging out with me live right now on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I'm going to take a short break. Possibly might get on. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, we'll see. But for the YouTube audience, if you guys enjoyed this at any point in time, do me a big favor and drop a like down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, I'll put a button up top for you guys to hit. As always, you guys have been legendary and magical and fantastical, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next episode. Stay legendary, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.